Right. Hi, all. Shall we start? Right. So, guys, as you know, we have completed our lesson number 17, information systems. So, today's focus is to discuss the past papers, which is based on this lesson. Now, before we move into past papers, I would like for you to go through from the questions which being tested from the MCQ book. Right now, if you can take out a MCQ book provided, you can come to the page number 126. So there are a couple of questions from that. So we'll first complete that. So then we'll come back to the past papers. I'll share my screen as well. So then you should be able to go through it. Well, so this is from question number 329. So there are a couple of questions. Yes. So like 3292, you can complete. Sorry, you have to start from, guys, question, sorry, question number 317. So 317 to 329, right? Yes, sorry, 331. Can we please start working on this? Right, starting from question number 317. So I'll give a couple of minutes, so then we'll discuss the answers as well. Right, guys, so those who join now, so you have to start working on question number 317. So these are the questions based on lesson number 17. This is from your MCQ book. Right, guys. So what we'll do, we'll discuss some of the questions and we'll move forward as you complete. So I believe like first 5 questions, you're done with first 5. Anyway, I'll give like another 2 minutes for the first 5 questions. So let's discuss and move forward. Right, guys. So let's start with the first question. Now, what it says. The answer that shows the activities belong only to data processing process accurately and respectively. So it's not just the set of steps, the process, but it should be in the correct order as well, right? Now something like this. Now try to use our common sense. Now is there any? Now I think you might clear about the 4 steps, right? You'll be classifying, you'll be sorting. So likewise, things will be doing. Now, my first question, right? Now, the easy way is you can just eliminate the answers, which is straight away you can see, which is not applicable. Now, for example, there's no possibility that we can consider answer as option number 5 because it says input, output. So that is not the data processing steps. And then you got something like summarizing. So how you first do the summarizing without classifying? So summarizing something that we do at the end of the day, right? So there's no chance you take summarizing. And calculate. I think in order to calculate something, you need to first classify. So if you think in that manner, yes. And there's no manner you calculating once you are summarized. That also not a possible answer. So then, yes, so it's first you'll be classifying according to the criteria, then you'll be sorting those data provided and then calculating, and then you'll come to a final conclusion, which is the summarized information. So I would go with option number 4. So even you can check your TUTE, which is page number 2 of the TUTE. So it clearly says the fact, right? The few functions in the data processing, yes, classifying, sorting, calculating, and summarizing. So where you present the data in a brief manner, right? So I hope you got the correct answer for that. Well, so let's move forward with the rest of the question, which is 318. Well, what they're saying, given below are few methods of classification of information, criteria in classifying in shown column X and the classification in column Y. Yes, according to the source we classified, according to the nature, according to the time, something like that. Well, so what I can easily get is something like according to the source, there are external source, there are internal source that you can get the information. That's also a possible one that you can straight away pick. And also if you think about the according to the nature, right? So nature in the terms you have quantitative data and something qualitative that also you can go with. And according to the time, obviously, so it's a past, present, future. So let's take that thing. So if you think in that manner, obviously you can get the answer, I think, because according to the time, that has to be past information. Now, for example, past information about Sri Lanka's economic growth rate, and present information, which is the existing year, and maybe future, how we can forecast. So obviously C for 2 should be there. So as far as you concern the options, where C for 2 contains only in the option number 5. So we can, without any doubt, we can go. So let's double check the answers. A for 4 correct, and B for 5 according to the B5 according to the nature, right? Which is quantitative, qualitative matter, and according to the probability, which is specific and probable data, right? Now, for example, a weather forecast, is that a specific information? It's a probable information, right? It could happen sometime. That could happen, right? So those are like probable information. And for example, maybe a forecast based on a cricket match or a football match, based on the past information, they are saying something. When the team who won the toss, there's a chance, there's probable chance that they are winning the team who batted first or bowled first, likewise, something, the probable information. So, I think it's if you are following cricket, there's so much of information. Based on the information that they tell you a lot of probable information, right? So then according to the management function, so there's no doubt finance is a function, production, marketing, and HR. So E for 3 should be there. Well, so let's move to question number 319. The answer that includes the functions done through an information system. Information system, right? Now, as you consider that answer, guys, that is also you can find in the tut, it's correctly showing the fact that we check the page number. Page number 4 of the tut. Yeah, that is also considering. So yes, there will be input of data, and for that you'll be processing. There's no chance that straight away output comes without processing. So it has to be input, processing. First, after process, the output is there. So you cannot store data without having output. So processing is not possible without an input. And right after input, storing is not possible without processing, right? So you can go with input and processing, output, and then you store, and the feedback, right? So if you consider page number 4, that is clearly mentioned. So just to share for your information, right? Because why I just, why we need more focus on MCQs, because most of the chances, because there are a few number of students who pick question number 8 in the part 2. So then what they need to know is the MCQs, which will be tested from this lesson. So yes, you got the input and processing, output, storing, whereas for based on the output, you'll be having a feedback. Well, so with that, let's move to the next question. Question number 320. The answer that does not belong to data processing technology. There are a set of data processing technologies that we discussed, right? Can you remember that? There's a manual system where using some manual filing, where you'll be, manually classify information. You'll be using the stationaries like file covers, like, specific storing place. Like in a school, sometimes we known as a record room. So whereas all the personal files, record books, they do maintain manually. Manual system, yes, and a semi-manual, and you got electromechanical like electric typewriters, and you get today digital technology, which is electronic data processing, and something like a typewriter belongs to semi-manual. It's like manual plus some sort of automation is there. So internet system is not a data processing technology. So question number 320, correct answer number 3. Well, so let's move to question number 321. 321. The following table shows the components of a computerized information system. Mokadda system එක now when you say a system, it's a collection of components. System කියලා කියන්නේ එක පුද්ගලයෙක්ටවත් එක machine එකකටවත් අපිට system එකක් කියලා කියන්න බෑ. System කියන්නේ it's a collection of people, it's a collection of lot of stuff. When you say the financial system consists of lot of components. So likewise in information system you need to have hardware. Then නිකන් computer විතරක් තිබ්බොත් ඒක information system එකක් වෙනවද නැහැ. You need to have liveware, software. ඉතින් මේ සියල්ලම එකතු වෙන්න ඕනේ. Well, so then they're saying the components and the example. Hardware, I think hardware කියලා කියන්නේ අපි මේ use කරන ඔයගොල්ලෝ ළඟ තියෙන laptop, computers, tabs මේ ඔක්කොම earphones මේ ඔක්කොම hardware category එකට එනවා. එහෙනම් අපිට මෙතන ගන්න පුළුවන් Windows කියන එක ආදාත් hardware නෙමෙයි. So then section number 1 and 4 අපිට අයින් කරන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙනම් 2 3 5 මේකෙන් answer එකක් තමයි අපිට එන්න අවශ්‍ය. Word. මෙතන Word කියලා කියන්නේ ඇත්තටම Microsoft Word කියන එක, MS Word කියන අදහස. So Word is a software, right? It's a software. So then we can just ignore the question option number 2 as well, right? And liveware කියලා කියන්නේ ඇත්තටම මිනිස්සු මේ system එකක වැඩ කරන programmers ලා වෙන්න පුළුවන්, software engineers ලා වෙන්න පුළුවන්, website web developers ලා වෙන්න පුළුවන්, right? Computer engineers and microchips කියන්නේ integrated chips. So that is belong to the firm that's like some fixed chips they have integrated in a system. So that's belong to the microchips, and also like processors like Intel processors. So that belong to the concept of firmware. So I will go with the option number 3 for that question. Well, so let's move with the next one, question number 322. The information system that helps a top level managers to make decisions for the entire organization. Now, when you say top level, right, there is no possibility that actually it's belong to the second one, strategic level, right? Operational level, towards ground level, the knowledge level workers like mid level, the accountant, lawyers, engineers, and the research and develop, that's a different sector. So obviously that is the strategic level information system එකක් තමයි ඒගොල්ලන්ට අවශ්‍ය වෙන්නේ. So I'll go with option number 2 for the question number 322. Well, so let's move with the question number 323 as well. 323. Right. The system that helps middle managers to make structured and semi-structured decisions that rapidly change and cannot easily be specified in advance. Right, guys? Can I know the answer for that? Yes. Middle level managers la make structured and semi-structured. If you check the page number, the type of decisions actually, right? There are two types of decisions. If you check the page number 7, I think made decision structured decision and semi-structured decision support system. So question number 323, correct answer number 2. You can check that. Structured and semi-structured decisions. Right? The routine decisions with defined procedures. So the procedures well structured. You have to just follow the process based on the information. But these decisions are partially programmable, but still require some human judgment, right, for them to decide. So that is the api balot cricket match the ground decking these from these when someone hit a 4, right, where it's past the boundary, so that is a structured decision. So whereas that you to make sure that it's marked as a 4, right? And if you think about something like LBW or maybe some review, obviously that's a semi-structured decision where the partially programmable but still requires some human judgment. So the decision support services. So you can pick the one which they are saying the two types of decisions. Well, so let's move to the next one. Question number 324. Guess what we can pick for question number 324, right? Select the information system that strengthens the executive support system. Information system that strengthens the executive support system. Knowledge work system, office automation system, business intelligence system, management information system, and transaction processing system. What do you think, guys? Executive support system now, BIS, the business intelligence system. So for the question 324, we can go with the option number 3, right? Now let me show you that from the tube, so where you can find that. Yes, you can refer to the classification, right? You can refer to the classification, which is in page number that. If you check page number 9, it's clearly shows here. BIS. So these are the systems that strengthen executive support system. These systems are developed using data and information which are to be used for decision support system. When you have a business intelligence system, it supports this executive support system, whereas for them to make better decisions always. So question number 324, you can go with option number 3. Right, so from question number 325 to question number 330, right? Rest of the 5 questions. Shall I give you some more time? Right, so let's start with question number 3 to 5. In the following table, the information systems are shown according to the managerial levels in column X, according to the usage in column Y. So when the column X above is matched with Y column respectively, right? Now, what do you think? Now, a strategic level system, strategic level information system. So I would say when you classify with the according to the usage, that will be a executive support system, right? So something for sure, A for 3. And management level information belongs to the decision, because most of the cases, the decision will be taken by the management of that particular organization. And the knowledge level system consists of office automation, because most of the knowledge level workers like accountant, they need Excel, PowerPoint, Word, and also some maybe there are occupation specific softwares like AutoCAD for architectures, like engineers, doctors, so lawyers, maybe some information storing system for their all the legal cases. So the knowledge workers need some office automation system, especially, and even something like Outlook, right, for them to manage their work and make their work easy. And the operational level information, that is based on the transactional processing system. So then with that we have A for 3 and B for 4 and C for 1 and then D for 2. So as far as we concern that case, we'll end up with 3 or 4. Then for that C for 1 should be there. So then I'll go with option number 4. So the same thing that you can get an idea, the page number 10, right? The interrelationship among the information systems. So we discuss the fact that the interrelationship. So you do have for the strategic level, executive support systems will be used. You can see the classification. So I'm referring to page number 10 of the tube. Well, so with that, moving to the next question, 3 to 6. Given below are functions of an organization and information system that are used in each of those functions. The correct answer that includes the answer A, B, C, D in order. So there are a couple of functions. Operation is a function, finance, HR, something like that. Okay. Now, right, it's true that we haven't started HR yet, but there's a way that we can pick. Now let's from the finance, because we have covered the financial management lesson. So for the finance, what kind of information system that you need? Hema balu the finance in the third option again. So 1, 2, 3. Capital budgeting. Yeah, that is something belong to finance. Second one also capital budgeting. Computer integrated manufacturing. So is there a possibility that the finance department needs a software related to manufacturing? No, right? So then, since the third answer says computer integrated manufacturing for the finance, which is for the C, you can just, ignore that option. And fourth one, so performance appraisal. So performance appraisal is something where you evaluate the work done by the employees and give promotions. You try help them to come to the next level in the organization. So it's not related to finance. It's something HR. So there's no chance you have this answer here. And also the fifth one, integrated manufacturing. That is something related to, it says marketing, right? Yes, performance appraisal, computer integrated marketing, and the marketing. So marketing it's not a finance function. So then we have this 50-50 chance with the option number 1 and 2. Operations, yes, you can have computer integrated manufacturing, because operation is all about the production. And there's no way you have a performance appraisal, because performance appraisal not belong to operations, it's belong to HR. So then we can just go with the option number 1 for the question number 3 to 6. Well, so moving to next one, 3 to 7. Information technology comprises of few technological fields. The complete information IT කියන එක හැදලා තියෙන්නේ මොන components එක්කද කියන එක. Computing is there, information management technology is there, and communication, right? මොකද අපිට computers අවශ්‍ය වෙනවා. Then we need to have a proper management of technology, information, and also we need to have proper way of communicating as well. නිසා අපිට කොච්චර information තිබුණත් මේක communicate කරන්න බැරි නම් එතන issue එකක් තියෙනවා. Now, for example, today's world is filled with knowledge, and also it's you can communicate easily, right? Have YouTube, social medias, WhatsApp, Facebook, so information will be communicated within seconds all over the world. So that's what the communication helps us. So question number 3 to 7, which is option number 1. So that you can refer if you check the page number 12. Page number 12 will order how the information technology, information management plus communication technology part computing. Question number 3 to 8. The World Wide Web helps in searching websites, and select the category below which includes only examples. So guys, they're asking for search engines. The searching website. What do you think? Yes, so Google is obviously a search engine, right? Yahoo is also, but I don't know. The last time when I used Yahoo, I think so much time ago. Yahoo, guys, are you using Yahoo? So Yahoo was one of a famous search engine and email, right? So that is back in like before 2010, Yahoo. But since Google came up with all the stuff, so then now everyone is using Google. I'm not exactly sure they have this Yahoo search engine, right? Somehow Yahoo is one of a concern. And then Netscape. Guys, Netscape, as far as I know, Netscape is not something search engine. Let me check. Okay, so we have the Bing, right, which is from Microsoft. We have Google and Yahoo. So basically we have to go with option number 2. But what is this InDesign? InDesign, yeah, that's a software, guys. It's actually a software like Adobe, whereas you can make some graphic design. So it's a software, it's not a search engine. All right, so then you can just go with Illustrator also, kind of a software which is office automation. So obviously you have to go with option number 2. So the Bing is the search engine of Microsoft. If you just check here, you can see Microsoft MSN, the Microsoft Bing, right? The search engine here, right? Well, good. So with that, moving to next question, which is 3 to 9. An information system used by data entry workers. An information system used by data entry workers. Yeah, guys, so that is office automation system, right? Office automation system. For example, Excel, you might enter data. For a PowerPoint, you will be entering data. For a Microsoft Office, you'll be entering data, right? So office automation system. Question number 330. Office automation system is used by data entry workers and to improve the productivity of officers. Select the answer that is not an example for this one. Which is not an example. So obviously word processing system is an example. Electronic mail is an example. Database systems are also example. Desktop publishing system and computer aided designing. No, the computer aided designing not for those office automation guys. So it's something the above level. Right, so I'll go with this one, computer aided system. Desktop publishing kind of system that we can use. Okay, so we only have one question, last one. Question number 331. The meaning of web conferencing. Participating in a conference using information provided by websites, not actually. That now web conferencing is guys live, where everyone join live and from using internet. It's not that you just refer a website, right? So it's something that you search there. So then holding a discussion, right? It has to be a discussion at the same time. Discussion at the same time. Time by individuals through telephones with groups without, no, right? Without interacting face to face. Face to face, telephone communication, web conferencing. Then now for your information, guys, ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නවද දන්නේ නැහැ ඉස්සර තිබුණා option එකක් ඒ කියන්නේ calls වලින් පුළුවන් එකට join වෙන්න. ඒ keyword group calls ගන්න පුළුවන්. option එක තිබුණා. එතකොට ඒ දවස්වල ඔය තිබුණා Hutch mobile phone එකේ. එතකොට ඉස්සර universities ඊට පස්සේ office වල ආයත එකට කතා කරන්න packages තිබුණා. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි හිතමු එතකොට ඔයගොල්ලන් හිතා එහෙම කාලෙකුත් තිබුණාද කියලා. I haven't used but I have heard that very well. Then now අපිට WhatsApp group call එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් යාළුවෝ කට්ටියක් එක එකට කතා කරන්න අවශ්‍ය නම් you get a WhatsApp group call. So that's totally understandable. එතකොට ඊට කලින් ඒ දවස්වල තිබුණේ කොහොමද? අපි තුමු දැන් වාගේ close friend set එකක් ඉන්නවා නම් නිතරම වැඩ කරන එකට. එතකොට ඒගොල්ලන්ට වෙනම package තියෙනවා. එතකොට වෙනම SIM එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ SIM එකේ තියෙන අපි තුමු 5 දෙනෙක්ට SIM 5ක් තියෙනවා. එතකොට ඒ SIM 5 ඒ SIM එකේ දාගන්න වෙනවා. එතකොට ඒ 5 දෙනාට එකට කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් unlimited ඒ numbers පහම conference දාලා කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට normal voice call එකක් විතර තමයි යන්නේ. හැබැයි unlimited කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් 5 දෙනාටම. එතකොට එහෙම ලොකු charge-යක් නැහැ. මම හිතන්නේ මාසෙටම පොඩි ගාණක් තමයි. එතකොට එහෙම එතකොට ඔයාලට පැහැදිලි කොච්චර නේද limitation තිබුණාද කියලා. එතනින් එහාට වෙන කෙනෙක් add කරන්න බෑ. මොකද ඒක limited for that 4 to 5 people. එතකොට එහෙම තමයි ඒ දවස්වල ඔය group call කියන එක ගත්තේ. හැබැයි now the things has been changed a lot, right? So එනිසා ඒක ටෙලිෆෝන් කතාව ගන්න බෑ. Holding conferences with the aid of computers are to some extent correct. අපි අනිත් options උත් බලමු. A website used to log in to a famous conferences in the world. නෑ මේකක් නෙමෙයි. A face-to-face live interaction through a video screen at the same time by people who are geographically dispersed locations. Yeah, that is something that we can say. But option 3 got to some extent correct, holding conferences with the aid of computers connected to internet. Another fifth another face-to-face live interaction through a video screen at the same time by people who are geographically distributed location. Face live interaction through a video screen. But internet ගැන මොනවද කියන්නේ නැහැ නේද? Face-to-face live interaction through a video screen at the same time by people who are at geographically dispersed locations. I think, guys, it's better to go with option number 3 because it says computers and internet. අපි දන්න මෙතන ස්ක්‍රීන් කිව්වට පස්සේ ලොකු ස්ක්‍රීන් එකක් දාලා ඔක්කොම එකට ඉන්නවාද කියන එක ප්‍රශ්නයක්. But here, holding conferences with the aid of computers connected to internet. So we'll go with option number 3. Well, so that's about it from this one. And let's see what sort of past paper questions which has been tested from this area. හරි අපි නම් මේ පැත්තට එමු past paper. So we'll start with 2020 paper. Yes, I'll share the past paper tute. Obviously, I'll include this one along with the HR tute. Take arrange karanna. Okay, now let's see whether there's any MCQs. Right, so as far as you concern 2020, there are no MCQs or fill in the blanks. questions and even short answers. So let's move with so this is from 2020 paper, part 2. Right, guys. So can you start working on this question number 2A and 2B, which is just 4 marks? Mention 4 functions expected to be accomplished through an effective information system. You have to just mention, explanation. And then describe for which purpose do employees use knowledge level information system. Well, so if you think about the main 4 function expected to be accomplished through an effective information system, that is the input function, the processing function, output, and storing. So if you just refer the page number 4, that can be clearly visible. So you have just mentioned that input, processing, output, and storing. Right, page number 4. So that you are getting 2 marks. So just 0.5 marks for one answer. Input, processing, output, and storing. Well, coming to knowledge level information system. But they're asking, describe for which purpose do employees use knowledge level information? Which purpose? Yes, the purpose is to discover, to organize, and to integrate new knowledge, right? So there are 2 types of employees. You can mention there are 2 types of employees who use knowledge level information system. Ekak thamai knowledge workers la, anith එක data employees. You can first mention that there will be 2 set of people or 2 set of employees who will be using these one, which is knowledge employees, example, lawyers, accountants, auditors, engineers, and the data employees who are like data, entry operators. Got it? So in that manner, you can just simply say the fact that to develop the new, to generate new information, and from the data employees point of view, to copy the information, to distribute those stuff. So I'm referring to page number 7, right? If you refer page number 7 of the tude, yes, so you can get the answer for this question. Right, now let's see what about 2019 brings you. Yes, so 2019 we have one MCQ. Shall we quickly do that? I hope we can see the question. This is from 2019. Question number 29. ගොඩක් අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම MCQ එක last question එක එහෙම නැත්නම් 29 28 වගේ තමයි එන්නේ. මොකද මේක අන්තිම lesson එක නිසා 17 right අන්තිම එකට කලින් ඉන්න. So then මට අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම එක question number 29 30 වගේ තමයි මේක check වෙන්නේ. Right. What do you think for this one? Can I have an answer? following table shows the types of information system and example for each. Right? Okay, ඉතින් අපි දන්න දෙයක් තමයි office automation system. Office automation system කියන්නේ daily office වැඩ වලට ලේසි කරන software එකක් එනවා. Something like providing email facilities. එනම් 2 for C should be there. 2 for C should be there. ඉතින් එහෙම බැලුවොත් මේ විදිහට ඔයාලට answers ටික sort කරගන්න පුළුවන්. මම හිතන්නේ එතනින්ම answer ගෙනවා නේද? Just answer number 3. So you have TPS. It's for like providing salary reports and management information system, providing daily stock reports for the management, and decision support systems where you have management information system providing forecasting reports for the management to make decisions. And then decision support system, whereas providing daily stock, and executive support system where you will provide the information based on sorry guys, I just messed up, sorry. First one, D, yes, transaction processing system preparing salary reports. Then you have C, which is for providing email facility. That is what we selected to get the answer. And you got MIS, which is providing the stock reports, and you get decision support system, whereas providing investment appraisal reports, whether to go with the investment or not. And you have executive support system for providing forecasting. Right? Well, good. So let's see whether we have any fill in the blanks type questions there. And short answers. Yes, we have one question. We have one question. Actually, I would say 2 questions have, I think. මේ වගේ ප්‍රශ්න නම් අලුත් දේවල් නෙමෙයි ඔයාලට. State 4 tasks related to data processing. Guess what are the 4 tasks? First, yes, you will be classifying, sorting, and calculating, and then you will be summarizing. Right? Can we write those? Classifying, sorting, calculating, and summarizing. So those are the 4. එහෙම බැලුවොත් ඔයාලට 6 marks allocate කරලා තියෙනවා. The 2 questions, sorry, 3 questions. So carries 2 marks each, so 6. Right? So this is about classifying, sorting, calculating, and summarizing. I don't think, guys, these need to be checked, right? So this is Bluetooth. And yeah, this is well known these days, QR code. Quick response. You get email, and here it's Wi-Fi. So let's move to 2018. Actually, we got like 2 questions, 2 MCQs from 2018. So let's do that. ඒකෙදී 2 questions කියලාම කියන්නත් බෑ. එකක් e-business, e-commerce කියන concepts ඉතින් ඒක හැම lesson එකකම වගේ තිබුණාට trade කියන lesson එකේ වගේම lesson number 1 එකේ අපි මේක ගැන ඉගෙන ගත්තා. Well, what do you think? Question number 28. Okay, I'll give you like 1 minute. In the column, this table, it shows the components of an information system. I think මේ වගේම question එකක් අපි කරා MCQ book එකෙන්. I think මේකට answer එක අපි ගමු hardware. I think hardware කියන්නේ keyboard කියන්නේ hardware එකක්. එහෙනම් A45 should be there. A45 තියෙන්න ඕනේ. එහෙනම් එක්කෝ question එක option number 4 හරි 5 හරි. Software. Yes, operating system is a software. So B43 should be there. And liveware, computer operator is a liveware, is a person. So C for 2. And D for 1, data employees provident fund file. Data. And procedures feeding only authorized data. So then with that, we can go with option number 5. 29. What is the correct statement related to electronic technology aided business? E-business is a subset of e-commerce. The e-business is wide concept. So a subset, it should be the other way around, right? E-commerce is a subset of e-business. So option 1. E-commerce and e-marketing are identical. The marketing, you do the marketing function using internet. right? E-commerce is the buying and selling process. There is no relation between e-business and e-commerce. There is a relationship, right? There is a relationship because e-business is for all your business function that you are doing using internet. E-commerce also you'll be using internet. E-commerce and e-business are identical? No, because e-business is the wide concept, e-commerce is the narrow concept. And e-commerce and e-marketing are the subsets of e-business. Yeah, that is correct. Because e-business is the wider concept. Under that, you have e-commerce, e-marketing, all the stuff. So for that also, we can go with option number 5. So that's about it from the part 1. And so let's see whether we got any questions. හරි තවත් ක්වෙස්චන් එකක් අහලා තියෙනවා නේද? හරි ඉතින් මේව නම් එච්චර අමාරු නැහැ. අර සිම්බල්ස් අහන පොඩි ට්‍රෙන්ඩ් එකක් තිබුණා ඒ දවස්වල. right බලන්න නේද මේ වගේ ප්‍රශ්නත් අහලා තියෙනවා වගේ එක්සෑම් එකේදී. What do you think, guys? මොනවද බලන්නේ එක? Yes, so it's none other than Facebook. What about this one? Yes, Twitter. Yes, this is about recycling. And this is like I would say disable access. ගොඩක් වෙලාවට අපි මේක දකිනවා සමහර washrooms තියෙනවා dedicated to disabled persons, සමහර staircases එහෙම නැත්නම් සමහර entrance එකක්, සමහර parking slots තියෙනවා. So which means a kind of a facility for a different able. It could be any facility, guys. It could be a washroom, it could be a parking slot, it could be an entrance. Now it's a must. දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ දකින්න ගොඩක් වෙලාවට මොනාරි බිල්ඩින් එකකට යද්දිත් ගොඩක් වෙලාවට ස්ටෑර්ස් තියෙනවා, පඩි පෙළක් තියෙනවා. ඊට අමතරව අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම මේ වගේ disable access එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. ගොඩක් වෙලාවට දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ බැලුවොත් organizations වල entrance එකේදී අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ඒක තියෙන්න ඕනේ for them to go without any issue, right? So that is differently able in නැත්නම් disable access. Well, so moving to the part 2, so which is obviously from question number 8. දැන් 2018 වල ලොකු weightage එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා මේ lesson එකට. So describe what is mean by information management technology. Describe 4 benefits that a firm can gain by using information technology. ඊට අමතරව අහලා තියෙනවා a businessman has an idea to use internet for his business activities. Describe 4 ways that he could make his activities of the firm easier. ඒකෙවත් ඉතින් internet වල benefits අහන්නේ. ඒ වගේම අහලා තියෙනවා state 2 benefit that a firm can give by using cloud technology. cloud technology. Right, එම් බලුවොත් ලොකු weightage එකක් 2018. Yeah, so if you check the answer just for 2 marks, so this explain what is meant by information management technology, the process of using information resources effectively and efficiently by managing the computer and the communication technology available in a particular institution is known as information management technology. So which is, we discussed those definitions. Well, so moving to the next question. Describe 4 benefits that a firm can gain by using information technology. Guys, there are just not limited to 4 benefits. There are so many benefits that you can obtain by having usage of information technology that is actually can transform a business organization into the next level, right? So much of a possibilities that you can expand your business. So for that, it contains just 0.5 marks into 4, which will be 2 marks for you, right? So ability to make more accurate decisions. You can minimize the errors. Why? Because when it is automated, the human errors could be eliminated, and ability to perform task very efficiently. So that has to be task. Quality will improve. Availability of massive storage capacity, like with terabytes of all the past information. Decrease the cost of process. You can face the competition well, and making communication process easy. Then you are very up to date about what is happening in and out. And expansion of the international trade. Obviously, for you to go to the international market, having a proper IT facilities is a must, and also the easy access to consumer and other service providers. So any 4 points will give you 2 marks. Right. So let's move with the next question. A businessman has an idea to use internet for his business activities. Describe 4 ways that he could make his activities of the firm easier by using internet, right? And also talking about the cloud technology, guys. So cloud technology is where you do not store information in a physical drive. For example, අපි ගත්තොත් computer එකක් එහෙම නැත්නම් hard drive එකක් pen drive එක store කරන්න නැතුව cloud storage example එකක් විදිහට ඔයගේ ඔක්කොම photos ඔයගේ phone එකේ තියෙන photos ඔයාලට Google Photos වල save කරන්න පුළුවන්. So as far as you have internet connection and a device, you can log in, right? It doesn't matter the mobile phone or the connection that you use. ඒ වගේම Google Drive කියන එක අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒක cloud storage එකක්. ඒතර ඔයාගේ computer එකේ save කරනවා document එකක්, computer එකේ save කරන එකයි cloud එකේ save කරන එකයි දෙකක්. මොකද ඔයාට ඕනම තැනක access තියෙනවා. ඔයාගේ PC එක ඔයාලඟ නැති වුණත් you have the access to internet, so then you can log in and browse all your information including files, photos, videos, everything. So that is the cloud storage. So in business also, they practice cloud accounting systems like Mayob, like Sage Accounting. So you don't have to have a specific system, whereas as far as you have internet, so then you can log into that system, especially the document saving. So everyone, because different people log in from different locations, so it's really easy to share documents like invoices, bank statement, everything will be in a one platform. අනිත් එක ඒක රිස්ක් එකකුත් නැහැ, ඉන්ෆර්මේෂන් ඩේටා නැති වෙන්න තියෙන chance එකත් අඩුයි. මොකද ඉන්ටර්නෙට් කෙනෙක් නැති වෙන්නේ නැහැනේ. So ඒ නිසා so using a cloud storage is a good move for a business, especially the data safety. ඒතර ඒ ගැන තමයි එතනදී අහලා තියෙන්නේ question එක. අපි දෙකේම answers ටික cover කරගමු. So first I'll focus on what you can get the benefits of using internet. ඉතින් මේවා නම් just general knowledge එකනු තාඩ ලියන්න පුළුවන්. Well, so shall we write those? So this is for the use of internet, the benefits from use internet. Easy to product promotion, yes. You can promote, you can attract employees, you can find new market, you can store info. So I think it's easy to ask what you cannot do using internet rather than asking what you can do. So reduce paperwork also a good thing. It's from එක පැත්තකින් ඒක බැලුවොත් cost එක ඉතිරි වෙනවා, cost saving අනිත් පැත්තෙන් it's really easy to use. Right, guys. So moving to that question from the usage of cloud technology. So they're asking the two benefits ahanne. There are point four, sorry, four benefits. So there are 0.5 marks into four, which is yes, 2 marks. Cloud storage for the cloud technology. So can access the document from anywhere, anytime. No need to save in the computer system, and maintenance cost of data is quite less and can protect the data. Well, so including that, guys, so we discussed up to 2018. Now, if we check the past papers of 2017, 2016, it's pretty much the same. If you think, if you check the MCQs, it's pretty much the same. I think you get the idea of how we can write an answer. So rest of the question also I'll be shared along with this tude. So just go through. And so with that, that's the end of this lesson. For the HR lesson, we'll be starting this Wednesday, right? So thank you for joining, and we'll see you with that. Thanks, guys.